Hi, my name is Jennifer Canon, and I'm an intern architect and resident at 75 Queen Street North. I oppose this amendment and would like to address its lack of community fit and design excellence. Strathcona residents worked diligently with the city to establish its secondary plan and set up core principles for design and development. Francor's proposal fails to raise the bar on design because it does not add modern cultural significance, nor does it develop or enhance features that exist in the community. Best practice for civic and institutional architecture have not been used to raise the quality of design, exemplified by the insufficient ground floor plazas and crush spaces, and missing amenities such as halls, restaurants, and spas. The existing podium setback was not designed to create usable space for a green roof or terrace, and as it stands, hotel guests would look down at a gray, uninspired, unusable mod-bit roof, and if the amendment is approved, the podium will be further insufficient in scale for 12 stories. The design fails to respect the quality of local design by not achieving the same level of excellence with modern materials. Here are some local examples that show how architectural details carry deeper meaning to the community and should be honored in the design of any buildings being developed in the neighborhood. Examples include Queen Elizabeth Tower's expressive entry and attention to the scale of civic spaces and plazas relative to population density and use, with its intimate residential driveway that brings people off the busy street. 75 Queen Street North was built in the early 70s and incorporated state-of-the-art technology and sustainability to create layered green spaces. The Scottish Rite and the Century homes display craft with intricate brickwork, stonework, and wood carvings. All of these details exist because there was pride and intention in the design. A comparable development is the Good Shepherd, located just down the street, and you can see the difference in approaches to integrating into the neighborhood. While it reaches 10 stories, it does so only at the corner of Ray and King and gives back a large green courtyard to the community. It uses brick cladding to reference Hamilton's past, but uses contemporary coloring and patterning to distinguish it as new. Attention to detail and craft can be found in the entrance canopies and gates. The intention to create special moments and expand the architectural dialogue within the neighborhood is what Francor's development lacks. Going further afield, these international projects have all won design awards and exemplify how architecture can contribute to the cultural significance of a place. You can see Boston's Revolution Hotel was developed with a large interior courtyard with commercial spaces looking into it and providing services through it. The Forge in Washington, D.C. was developed with a large rooftop garden and terrace. Look at the size of the sidewalks and how they integrated green infrastructure. Cedar Speedster in Seattle and Outpost in Hood River, Oregon, peel away corners of the building to offer large covered outdoor spaces. They play with the cladding, mixing wood and Corten steel. This hotel in Melbourne gives back space to the public realm with extra large sidewalks that allow pedestrians to mitigate a transit corridor, and while the floor plate is consistent as it rises, they create a detail in the facade that creates feature spaces for conference rooms and spas. In comparison, Francor's development displays so many missed opportunities to contribute to the city. Let's now consider this Holiday Inn in Peru. Francor's hotel is being marketed as a Hampton Inn and suggests a similar target demographic and clientele. However, you can see from the design of this building that it intends to be more than a Holiday Inn. It doesn't matter who leases the building and runs the business. The building will stand the test of time in terms of the statement it is making to the city and the neighborhood. When I consider the proposed development, I am left with a few questions. Who does the additional stories benefit? What does the building give back to the community in order to justify the increase in stories? How does the design raise the cultural significance of the neighborhood and the city? And why is extra money being spent on 2 additional stories and not on design improvements? I object to Francor's application to amend the Strathcona secondary plan because the development fails to integrate fundamental community values into its architecture and does not raise the quality of design in the neighborhood. Thank you for listening.